All right, today we're opening up the hood on a pitch deck for a startup called WeGreen. If you've been paying attention to the creator economy lately, you know it's absolutely booming. But, well, in the world of financial creators, things are getting kind of complicated. So today, we're analyzing WeGreen's blueprint to completely revolutionize this space. They are trying to build the definitive operating system for finance creators and their communities.
It's actually a massive problem right now. Think about the last time you tried to follow a stock thesis only to get completely lost in a chaotic feed of memes, hype, and, endless rocket ship emojis. We have millions of retail investors out there hungry for real research and education. But what happens when that audience is forced to rely on chaotic, algorithm-dependent content? Creators are basically at the mercy of feeds that prioritize noise over substance. And honestly, worst of all, they're essentially just renting their audiences from big tech giants.
And that brings us directly to WeGreen's core thesis. They want to turn rented followers into owned, engaged, monetizable investing communities. That word owned is a massive paradigm shift. They don't just want to build another standard chat app. They want to fundamentally shift the power dynamic back to the creator. It's about allowing them to actually own their relationship with their community.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here's our analytical roadmap for evaluating this business opportunity. We're going to cover the rented audience problem, WeGreen groups, the 5 product pillars, the YouTube bridge, designing for trust, and wrap up with their competitive moat.
Section 1. The rented audience problem. Chaos in the creator economy.
So right now, finance creators have incredible reach, right? They can pull in millions of views, but they have absolutely zero control. A creator might build an audience on YouTube or X, manage a community on Discord or Reddit, and then try to monetize the whole shebang on Patreon or Substack. Just picture a creator frantically duct taping these disconnected apps together just to keep their business running. For the creator, this literally means lost revenue and an audience they merely rent. And for the follower, it means chasing signals across a dozen different apps, losing all the valuable context of the actual financial research along the way.
Section 2. Enter WeGreen groups, the structured solution. WeGreen is positioning these groups as the single central home for the creator, the member, and, most importantly, the market thesis itself. The really crucial concept here is their definition of a market-native operating system. This isn't just some generic chat feed where brilliant analysis gets buried under all those rocket ship emojis we talked about. It's infrastructure built specifically for finance. It organizes actual financial objects like tickers, charts, risk sections, and structured research. It treats financial data as a first-class citizen, not just random text pasted into a chaotic feed.
Section 3. The 5 product pillars, building the business.
WeGreen outlines 5 core mechanics that build into a compounding creator business, and the logic here flows beautifully. It starts with Pillar 1, a focused community, which separates durable Q&A from noisy live chat. Pillar 2 is structured publishing, letting creators author market-native blocks of research. Pillar 3 is the Creator Studio, allowing them to turn that research into different media assets. Pillar 4 is measured distribution, so creators can track exactly which content drives paid conversions. And Pillar 5 is Trust by Design, baking accountability directly into the platform. It's a completely integrated ecosystem.
Section 4. The YouTube bridge solution, the strategic wedge. Now, this is honestly one of the smartest strategic moves in this entire deck. This is WeGreen's wedge. They know perfectly well that asking a creator to abandon YouTube, which is usually their biggest growth channel, is a complete non-starter. So they don't. Instead, they built this technical magic. A member can actually watch a creator's YouTube video right inside WeGreen. And here's the genius part. The public YouTube comments sync directly into the WeGreen group. If a member securely links their own YouTube account, they can reply from inside WeGreen and it syncs right back to YouTube publicly. It integrates rather than isolates, keeping that public conversation alive on YouTube while anchoring the actual research value inside WeGreen.
Section 5. Designing for trust, gamifying good behavior.
If you've ever spent time in a standard financial chat room, you know the rampant spam and hype can just be unbearable. WeGreen tackles this head-on by introducing the WeGreen score, which is a 1 to 10 metric. But here is the absolutely critical distinction. This score is designed to measure operational quality and accountability. It is strictly not a measure of investment advice quality or portfolio performance. So no, it's not just another vanity metric.
So how do they actually calculate this? Well, it looks at real operational quality. Things like member activation, how well a creator answers questions, whether they complete their risk disclosures, cite their sources, and actually follow up on their market theses over time. What's really interesting here is how it turns transparent, low-noise, accountable behavior into a measurable product signal that members can finally trust.
Section 6. The competitive moat. Why WeGreen can win.
You might be wondering, how do they defend against the massive incumbents who already dominate this space? Legacy platforms like YouTube and Discord have massive reach and real-time chat, sure, but the research is completely disconnected. If someone reads a great post on Discord, there's just no way to track if that actually led them to subscribe. WeGreen, on the other hand, is a creator-controlled system of record. It creates a closed data loop. It knows exactly how a specific chart, risk section, or post directly led a user to save a watch list, ask a question, or actually pay for a membership.
That data loop is powered by the core philosophy of their Creator Studio: author once, render everywhere. Think about it. Instead of a creator burning out making 10 different posts across 10 disconnected apps, they author a deep dive once inside WeGreen. Let's say a full report on a specific stock, complete with charts and risk sections. They can then turn that single source of truth into a video script, a newsletter, or even use AI to generate chapter markers and outlines, all while always retaining editorial control. It's a massive efficiency boost.
And why does this matter for the retail investor? Well, this is exactly why members will stick around. They get exclusive, structured research, not messy, impossible-to-read screenshot threads. They get a low-noise environment where durable Q&A isn't just swallowed up by a live chat feed moving a mile a minute. The tickers are actionable, linking directly to watch lists and alerts, and the creator's thesis is tracked transparently over time.
When you zoom out to look at the market opportunity, it's a brilliant bottom-up strategy. Each new creator they onboard brings their own recurring audience, basically acting as a massive acquisition engine. As members dive deeper into workflows like portfolios and alerts, retention absolutely skyrockets. And with measured distribution, content can even be syndicated to publisher partners, which just compounds the platform's value over time.
This brings us to the ultimate vision outlined in the pitch deck. WeGreen is not just trying to build a better tool stack. They are evolving from a simple group chat into a true financial conviction network. This is the big shift. They want to create an ecosystem of accountable knowledge where research is a durable, updatable record. Which leaves us with this final provocative thought. As platforms like WeGreen arm creators with the tools to really own their audiences, measure their impact, and build inherent trust, will the next generation of financial giants be traditional networks, or will it be individual, accountable creators powered by this exact kind of operating system? It's a massive potential shift in financial media, for sure, and definitely one we'll be watching closely. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep learning.